Well, we're definitely in the north now. The AT is going through, all these kind of industrial areas, and we're seeing it. It's so different than the south, where you really are in the woods pretty solidly. One of the rare views in Pennsylvania of the Cumberland Valley. Well, I had heard about the legend, and I didn't even plan. I forgot where it was. I hadn't planned on it, but I went to use the privy here, and I found not just any old privy. I found the Taj Mahal privy, which I'm sure is going to be spectacularly clean and smell fresh and all sorts of wonderful things. Let's see. Let's just see what we have here. Okay, all right. Oh, wow. It's a his and hers seat. That's great. Wow. The smell is, it's definitely a privy. The Taj Mahal people. So there's something I do out here every day that I haven't told you about, and that is I mentally, while I'm walking, go through every single item in my bag and debate what I can get rid of. And I started this on the Camino, and it's played through with my into the Appalachian Trail, and it's something that gives me great joy when I can find things that I don't need anymore. They say you pack your fears, and what I'm trying to do metaphorically is unpack my fears. Well, quite literally, unpack my fears in my pack, but it also plays through in other areas of my life. And I remember when I came back from the Camino, how it played out in my home life. I actually started getting rid of things that I didn't really need. I got rid of cable TV. I got rid of my home phone. I got rid of all my subscriptions, both online and magazine subscriptions, things that I thought I needed, but I didn't. And that I was somehow fearful that if I let go, I would miss out on something, particularly cable TV. It took me a long time to get rid of that. But I also got rid of 70% of my belongings. And, mostly it was clothes and kind of junk drawer stuff, but I got rid of so much stuff and I felt so light. And that's kind of been the theme in my life the last 3 years. I'm living a very minimalistic life, and gives me great joy because it gives me more bandwidth. Because what we don't realize, I think, well, we have all this stuff and we're accumulating it, is how much mental energy it takes just owning it. Whether you think about it or not, it's taking a part of your brain that you can free up. And so I can't wait to get back from the AT and see what else I'm going to get rid of. So we're now entering Duncannon, Pennsylvania, which is a unique little Pennsylvania town in central PA, and we're on our way to get to the Doyle Hotel, which is kind of legendary on the trail. It has a very fascinating history. It was built by Anheuser-Busch as a hotel, I guess, turn of the last century or early part of last century, and it was an extremely well built hotel, but it's seen better days. It's actually quite run down now, and it's mainly a hiker hotel. I think it's about $25 a night I paid for a room, but it's a such so well built, and it has such character. I felt in a way like I was in a William S. Burroughs novel, like or in that movie Naked Lunch. It just feels like it's so from that era. And it was funny as I was checking in, the lady said, "Oh, you're Spielberg." Well, she's like, "Listen, Spielberg." She's like, "When you're going upstairs, put on your rose-colored glasses and your rose-colored lens on your camera." So they know it's quite run down, but it's still a very unique experience on the Appalachian Trail that I think, I certainly would have been remiss to miss. And this porch here to sit out here and socialize is just so wonderful. In its heyday, this must have been quite a wonderful place. So I'm here at the Doyle Hotel, and I had a little present for me waiting when I arrived. My new Cascadia 11s to get through the rocks of Pennsylvania. And I wanted to just show you the Pedag Viva Sport insole that I've been using. I was using the Superfeet when I got the Cascadias down in Roanoke, but I went through them so quickly that I ordered these
to come, and I've been using these for the last 100 miles or so. So you can see they have this heel support, they have a really high arch, and they have metatarsal support here, which is just, I love these insoles. PEDAG on Amazon, they're a German company, so much better than Superfeet, which this is my Superfeet after about 250, 300 miles. You can see the orange, which has extra padding, is just shot. You know, like there's actually a hole here where it doesn't go all the way through, but it's pretty intense, and they just don't have enough cushion. If you look at the cushion there, and then look at the cushion here, there's just a lot more support. So that's it for the insoles. As for the Cascadia 11s, these are the ones that I got. I got them in Roanoke, but I started using them in Glasgow. So I'm at mile 784, and I am at mile 1147 now. So just under 400 miles, and they've held up very well. You can see the top toe part has come undone a little bit, and they have a hole there, but it is just the outer mesh. The inner mesh does not. There's an inner mesh there that has not poked through yet, so that's pretty good. Other than that, pretty good. The compression, you can see it has compressed. Both of them have compressed a lot, but that's what 20 miles a day pounding will do, and you can see based on the new pair just how those compare. I would recommend in the future, I will always be getting the darker brand because these were dirty in day one. They were filthy. So anyway, I'm very happy that I got these. I'm a little concerned about the rocks in Pennsylvania because today was pretty bad, and I actually thought maybe I would switch to a Merrill Moab just for the rocks, because even though the cushion's pretty good on these, I was still feeling the rocks. So we'll see how that goes.
Leaving Duncannon was like leaving many towns in the north, which was on highways and crossing bridges.